Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Monday. How are we all feeling? I've been gone for basically a week, and oh man, have I missed you guys? I hope you guys missed me as well. Oh, what an amazing show we have! Obviously, this deck list is not the one we're playing today. Today we are gonna have a special guest, one from our very own Stormcloud Hearts, the man, the myth, the legend, the man himself, Mudturtle, right there in chat. How are we doing, Mudturtle? Let me give you a call. Because today we're going to have Mudturtle on, and we're going to be building some decks with the dirtiest little reptile you ever this side of the border. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a call. We're gonna do this. Rockets Hard and Wranglethor, hello guys. Mudturtle, are you there?
Hey.
Perfect. Now let me know, guys, if you can hear Mudturtle. I do have my speakers turned down a little bit, but he is fine on my end. I'll turn him up just in case. So, Mud, how you been? How was your week?
What was that? Say that again.
How was your week? How you been?
Oh, good.
That's good. That's good. That's great. Today we're gonna start with a Tusk Rage build that Mudturtle has so kindly given to us, or let us use. So we're going to copy this real quick, go into the library, see if we can just... So I've copied the deck. Is there a way to import the deck? Obviously there's exporting, but there's not importing. I might just have to open it in-game is what I might have to do. So let's see if I can just do that. Nope, still doesn't work with the PC. Alright, so we're going to build this thing real quick. We're going to build it, and it'll be great. Mudturtle, as you're walking us through this deck, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about how you came up with it in the first place? How did you come up with this Tusk Rage build?
Actually, somebody was asking me to make a Tusk Rage deck for them in Discord, I think it was.
Uh-huh.
So I looked at him, and this is what I came up with.
Nice.
Basically, I'm trying to use his ability as much as I can.
Okay. That makes sense.
The main cards in here to trigger that are Fungal Leecher.
Okay.
And then I got Moss Ridge Defenders and Stump Drift Shamans. And once they expire, then I go all out with my... or explode.
I'm sorry, what was that? With your explosive cards?
I was just saying that once my forest buffs expire, then I go all out.
Very nice. So I'm trying to get all these things put in here. So do you try and time it where you can get the most, like the maximum efficiency out of all of your explosive cards in one turn, or do you just kind of just get as much value whenever you can?
I get as much value.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because just from what I've been seeing and what I've been playing is efficiency is going a lot, like the long way over just like trying to maximize a turn, because then that's way easier for people just to interrupt and mess up. It looks like I'm missing two Reckless Tinkerers. Now onto the combos. Now Terraform, when you've been playing this, has Terraform been doing pretty well for you, or is it just kind of one of those combos it's like, yeah, it's okay?
No,
Awesome.
I use it for buff
removal. That works for me. And
it's a cheap grab. It's a cheap
gravity or black hole or.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think you have push to talk on. So it's like it's cutting out the last second when you let go of the button. So if you talk and just hold the button down for a little longer and then release it, I think we should be fine. But all right, guys, this is what we have. Looks pretty straightforward, pretty good on the aggressive side. Let me get this squared away.
Yep, that's pretty much.
Nice. Okay, so let me go ahead and add this into the deck list that I have so kindly added onto my stream for you guys. I hope it's doing well. I hope that you guys are appreciating the deck list. because I think that being able to show you guys the deck list is pretty huge in just streaming in general. So let's put these on here.
The optimal play with this deck is to get my fungal leechers into my graveyard, either from removal or just expiring.
Okay.
Then use a hyper rewind.
Oh.
Use hyper rewind to bring them back in. And then they rotate forward 2 steps, and then they'll expire in a couple turns, and then you can go off with your explosive.
Oh, I never even thought about that, using hyper rewind to basically to get forest buffs back into play like that. That's pretty dirty. That's pretty dirty, Mud.
Yep, that way they can expire.
Yeah. Alright, so now I have to make sure. Alright, so now the combos. I don't know why I suddenly decided to just change these routing of where my picks are going, because now I gotta relink everything. It's not gonna take me too long, obviously, but just annoying is all. There we go. Okay. Deck list is up. We are ready to go. So, Mud, I do have screen sharing on with you, right? So you can see my screen in real time?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. What is the name of this deck, Mud? What is the name of this beautifully aggressive Tusk Rage deck? Just Overseer. Oh, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Can we get an O in there? Overseer Mudturtle? I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Unless you have a better name. Unless you have a better name, Bud. Go to that notification. We have a challenger from Nightshade. Interesting. Bud, you still there? Mud? You still there, Mud? Oh dear. Oh dear, have we lost the turtle? Mud? I see the notification that you're trying to talk.
Oh.
Okay, I heard you there. Are you still with us? I'm going to try resetting the call.
Hello.
Hello. Perfect. Yeah, for some reason your mic wasn't registering. That was really weird. But anyway, looks like we are back. We got the Mudturtle back in. So let's just go right into some ranked mode. I forgot even what I called this deck. I think it was the Overseer Mudturtle. There we go. So I'm guessing this deck plays just very straightforward, play consistent, try to have big swing turns with the explosive cards. How often does this just blow my opponent out? Am I gonna expect a lot of really crazy hyper aggro, or am I gonna kind of have like a more tempo based game?
I'd say it's more of a mid-range deck because you need to draw to get the cards to pull off all this stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it is more of
Like
a mid range.
you gotta wait for some of your, yeah, you gotta wait for some of your buffs to expire, and then you go all.
Perfect. No, that makes complete sense to me. Awesome, awesome.
Kind of like how luck.
Gotta love that Howlock, man. That you have had so much success with that Howlock. It's ridiculous. Lightseer Casilia, welcome to the show. Should have called it Snapping Turtle. There's still time. There's still time.
Yep. Although I am liking my new mountain deck better.
Oh, is that have you shared that one? I know you shared it with me, so I don't want to go ahead and give any secrets away. But have you shared it with anyone else? Because I know you shared it with me, and I was like, dude, that thing looks ridiculous. All right, we have the snapping.
Yeah, that one's pretty dirty.
Yeah. Oh man, that one looks gross. That one does indeed look quite disgusting. So are you going to be at Gen Con, Mud? Because I know you said you were up in the air on it.
I'm gonna be there. I'm not sure exactly which days, but I'm gonna see how it goes.
Okay, perfect. Well, I will see you there, and anyone else who's coming to Gen Con, please just, if you see me, come up and say hi. You know, I'm a very, very...
Yes, Rang, that's that deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Rang knows all about it. Rang, oh, that thing is dirty, isn't it, Rang? Oh. All right. Is just no one on right now? Is that what's happening? Is no one online? Did we scare away all of the competition? Lightseer Casilla, should you even ask? I mean, I don't. Always ask. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. I learned that from watching TV because that's where all my knowledge is mostly from. Man, was everyone tuckered out over the bonus weekend for Nature? No one wants to play anymore?
Not me. I didn't play much.
Yeah, no, I was at a wedding with my girlfriend the entire weekend. We were in it was Cedar Rapids, Illinois. No, not Illinois, Iowa. Cedar Rapids in Iowa for her cousin's big day. It was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with her family, get to know more stories about her. It's always fun getting, inside family details about the girlfriend whenever you can. So that was a lot of fun. What have you been doing, Mud? Mud, you still there? Oh dear. Mud, are you still with us? Well, I think while we wait, let's go into some practice mode against some random opponents, just to get a feel for how this deck works. Just to get our hands-on experience while we wait for a ranked match. Bud, are you still with us?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Woo! Got me scared. Got me a little worried there. Okay, so we're just doing some casual practice. Apparently we went up against one of the starter opponents. So, for this, do I just pass and draw? Do I start building up a hand? Or do I...
I would scatterbot and then draw.
Scatterbot then draw. Works for me. Get a nice little 4 damage pressure on.
Yeah, maybe they'll use a buff removal.
Oh, that's true. If we can bait on any buff removal early, that's pretty good.
And then wait till it gets to the 3 damage, and then you scrap scanner.
All right. So I feel like just passing.
So this turn I just draw.
Sounds good to me. My ranked match is ready. What are these arrows? What were those arrows? Does anyone know what the arrows were for? Like, is that like a Switch thing that just is on the PC now? All right. That was really weird. I think it might be.
I guess so.
Yeah, I never noticed that either. I'm thinking it might be for the Switch. All right, we're gonna go tooth and nail with this guy. Okay. Ooh, did this guy get into platinum last season? Is that what this card back is?
So yeah, here I would Fungal Leecher and draw.
Fungal Leech and draw? Sounds like a pretty good turn.
Yeah.
Let's see what old Darkleaf is doing. I'm guessing this guy has been working on this deck all weekend. If he made Masters, he must be a pretty strong competitive player. Nature was last weekend, so I'm thinking this is the one he's been playing mostly. So let's see what we got. It's really nice to know that we have buff removal in hand. Wow. All right. Look at that. This thing doesn't say action buff. That's pretty dirty. All right, do I lay another Fungal Leech or do I just pass here? What are your thoughts?
I would just draw.
Just draw? That's what I'm feeling too. I'm feeling like Reckless Tinkering next turn, just to restart this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he laid the bow.
Maybe play the Fungal Leech.
Lay the second Fungal Leecher too?
Yeah, play the Fungal Leecher and
Fungal Leecher, Reckless Tinkerer.
that's awesome. I would never thought about that.
Yeah, I didn't see it either until I was like, wait, that doesn't say action, does it? That's pretty darn stupid. So he's going to probably... Oh, he's not going to like me at all. Man, you know... I don't blame him one bit either. Not a single bit. So I feel like doing this is fine.
Yeah.
Do I? Sorry, go ahead.
Just
draw? Works for me.
So then next turn, you could play the Blast Bot and Mercenary for
additional damage? Sounds pretty strong to me.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 11 damage in this one turn. Not too shabby, if you do say so myself. So I'm going to take 16.
So next turn, maybe you can Chrono Moth into
Into a what?
use your Chrono Moth, and hopefully maybe you get scrap.
Oh, okay. That works for me. Ooh. I mean, it's not too bad. If he heals for one, we can lay this and have 1 extra damage. I think I just want to pass still.
Yep. I would.
You just pass? I think with your push to talk button, when you're letting go of it, it's cutting out the last word. If you just like hold it down, maybe it'll work better. Because it feels like the last word of your sentence is always being cut off. But we'll see what he has.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what he has. I mean, if he does just pass, I mean, even Tyrex Mercenary. Okay. Now, do I do anything here? With the Moss Ridge up, I don't feel like I do.
Say that again.
With the Moss Ridge up, do I do anything here?
No, I
Just pass? Okay, I got a Snupter of Shaman. That should help. I'm assuming I lay the Shaman. Do I double down on the Moss Ridge as well? They would both go out on the same turn.
Now I would just.
Oh, actually, I can't.
Yeah,
I don't have.
I would just draw one here.
I don't have Supremacy. I can't anyway.
There we go. I'd save that one for this.
For the Ooh boy. I feel like now I want a Moss Ridge.
Yeah, I'd Moss Ridge here, and then draw.
Works for me. Block some of that huge damage coming through. Terraform is such a nice card.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, so he's at 11. Do I just lay Blast Sequence?
I would Epic Master the Shaman, backwards one, and then.
Oh, okay. I like that play.
Or you could play another Moss Ridge.
I feel like I'm pretty high on health. I don't need to overextend here. I like doing this play. I like that play. A Bloomback Draga. All right.
Yep, definitely Blast Sequence.
Blast Sequence now? I mean, he's got no hand. Then next turn... Oh! Drawing into the Blast Bot. So yeah, next turn I have, what, 13 damage?
Yep, you win.
Woo! Yeah, it's just nice, consistent damage. Got some really good healing with the nature cards. Feels really good.
Yep. I've been thinking of replacing Epic Master with
With what?
Fountain of Time, because I don't really use Epic Master to rotate my buffs forward. I
Oh,
usually
okay.
use it to rotate Stump Drift back.
Sure. And Fountain of Time can also be used more defensively too, where it's can be used against your opponent's buffs.
Yep, exactly.
Interesting thought.
But yeah, how did that?
That felt just busted. That felt so strong. Like, just really consistent damage, had some really explosive stuff. We were even going against Nature, who had the potential to heal a bunch, and he just wasn't doing it. Let me get my
He was using too many actions, too many cards with actions, which cuts down his card.
Exactly. He was... I mean, yeah, a lot of it was just him doing actions or him almost dumping his whole hand. Where... I felt like he was overextending quite a bit while all we did was just maintain our board presence. All right, did it replace it on the screen? I just want to make sure.
What's that?
Just wanted to make sure it switched on Steam. Yes, it did. Or on stream, not Steam. Stream. Perfect. I mean, I love this deck. This is just a really consistent deck of the Snapping Turtle variety. The ones that I love the most.
Yep, it's a fun deck to play.
It really is. It really is. Now, I'm trying to think here. Let's take a gander at the deck here. Because these are the things that I take a look at in noticing it too. Obviously, Overwhelming Blast is a combo from way back in the day that's still going to be good. A lot of these are fairly newer combos from Kindred or above, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, Uprising really did a lot for Tusk.
Yeah, Tuskrage. I mean, he got so much. He got, 2 Reckless Tinkerers just for more damage. Trying to think. Scrap Scanner and Scatterbot both came from Kindred. Hammerdown came in. Yeah, just a lot of really efficient cards in here.
Even the Crazed Bomber change helped.
Yes. I mean, can we all appreciate the fact that Crazed Bomber is gone and tech can actually evolve into something that isn't just buffless aggro? Oh, I don't know about you, but that makes me feel so happy to say. Just realizing and knowing that one card was holding an entire alignment back, and they finally changed it to the fact where we can play it in a variety of ways now.
Yep.
All right. So we are. Did we get ranked up? We're in Silver 2, guys. Guys and gals, we finally made it to Silver 2. We're right in the cusp. We're gonna climb all the way to Gold, maybe. I don't know. We're trying to think. The season ends. What's the date changeover for the season? I gotta look at the calendar now. Next week, Thursday. I think we can make it to Gold by then. I think we can. I think we have the power. But yeah, I'm wondering if this is just a really bad time to stream. Like no one's in ranked. Before this is when I got a lot of good ranked games, but yeah, now just no one's on. I think we'll just go back into solo mode. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Go ahead. Just play some practice with this deck. Made ship. There we go. Right back into ranked. Let's do it. Oh, darn it. I forfeited against an AI. Feel so sad. With a Rylox deck. I wonder if this is the one that TS has been playing and talking to everyone about. with the charge tooth.
Yeah, this one may be.
Okay. So, Mud, have you gone up against a Rylock?
I have not.
No? Okay. Just wondering if you had some inside knowledge here.
Not with. Yeah, not with this.
Okay. I think I want a Chronomoth, and then just pass.
Yeah. Chronomoth and probably drop.
Yeah. Yep, that's nothing for us right now, so we'll just... Okay, Reckless Tinkerer. Okay. I still feel fine about double passing.
I would probably just draw.
Just pass? Yeah. Okay.
See if he plays some more buffs.
Yeah.
Maybe set him up for a terror.
I don't know. How do you feel about hammer downing these?
Yeah. Nah, see if he'll play.
I think you keep hitting or releasing the talk button.
Oh,
that's okay.
Sorry. I would just draw here.
Okay.
Try to set him up for a big terraform.
Oh, sure. That works for me. We got two hammer
right now
downs.
those buffs are
Harmless, yeah.
and any damaging cards you play are gonna be blocked by the damage reduction.
That's true. So I'm trying to think here what other real buffs he has in this deck. Obviously the Charge Claws, but he wants to probably get the Charge Claws in.
Yeah, you could wait one more turn and then remove those buffs.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Or you could even Tinkerer that
Restart this one?
Storm.
Yeah. I'm okay with tinkering it.
Yeah, do that.
Restart it. Have him wait a few more turns.
Maybe just play a mercenary here just to get some damage in.
Sure. Then draw. I would say drawing's fine. If I lay a buff, I feel like I'm losing a turn because he's definitely got a lightning and a time card.
There we go. Now you can tear.
You want me to terraform now?
Yeah, probably use the Leecher. And
The Leecher and probably a Scrap Scanner.
since we,
Wouldn't you say?
yeah, the Scrap Scanner and the Funk.
Works for me.
Since it's pretty much worthless to lay buffs against.
Yeah. That just felt so good. And then I still have the Hammer Down Enforcer for the combo that he's probably definitely wanted to play.
Yep. I'd maybe Defender this turn.
Well, I got a combo, so I can...
And then just start hitting him.
Yeah.
Then just start hitting him.
Hyper Rewind already. Okay.
Or you could Hammer Down. Actually, no, hold on.
Should I just, like, Mercenary Blast Bot, just get rid of these?
Yeah, you could do that.
Because I don't feel like Hammer Downing those are really too important.
No, he's probably just did that for card draw, but
Yeah.
it really didn't make...
Because I feel like there's definitely going to be some other cards in, or other buffs in his deck that the Hammer Downs are going to be more worthwhile to hit.
Yep.
Exactly, Castillo. I was wondering why I didn't bring in that Elemental buff. Why the Vortex Charger wasn't chosen. But
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, as Mud just said, it's probably for drawing purposes. A Zarenkov cannon.
Well, I think we know. Yeah, I think we know what he's gonna try to lay now.
Ooh. Do I do anything?
I'm thinking just draw.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Or maybe a brute. Yeah.
Because, I mean, if he lays a combo buff, we have the Hammer Down Enforcer for it.
Yep.
We can even put the Moss Ridge down to make sure we don't take 2 damage if we're, like, feeling that risque. But running a Zarenkov. There it is.
You hammer down the circuit.
I think I hammer down on both, don't I?
You could hammer down the short circuit.
Well, I'm saying, why don't I just hammer down on both?
Yeah, if you want to lay a Moss Ridge Defender, go ahead.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if he does return it to my hand, at least I got him to expend 2 cards.
Yeah, he can return that one to your hand all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rang, I was thinking so we don't take the damage, but yeah, if you're going to lay the Moss Ridge, might as well remove them both.
Yeah. There's a moat. Okay. Part of me says I hammer down these as well.
Yep.
Feels pretty good to me.
Moss Ridge, hammer down.
I mean, he could have a second time worm, and if he does, well, then he's got it. Then there's just nothing I can do. But we'll see. Tinkerbot, okay. Do I Scrapbot Scrap Scanner?
Yeah, you could you drop the bot and the bruiser.
Oh, Bruiser works too.
Start hitting him.
Yeah. I like this line of play. Yeah, if I lay, I'm just thinking here, like, this, if he ever does get back that short circuit into that really, the Charge Claw turn, I can just Moss Ridge Defender it and be fine. Okay, well there's 2 hammer downs.
Oh. Yeah, that's game.
Oh, only the 1 hammer. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, that is game. Just nice and concise. Feels good. I'm gonna copy this deck just to see if it is the one. Go ahead, Mud.
Yeah, this Tusk Rage deck has
Has a what? Interesting. Okay, so it's not the deck that I've been seeing as of late. It actually runs Auto Scrapper. That's interesting. 1 tick and heal bot. Tooth, I'm thoroughly impressed with what you're trying to do here. Probably doesn't have that large of a collection. Just a lot of one-ofs. Scrap Scanner. I'm sitting here looking at Scrap Scanner. It can return a Zarenkov cannon. I'm not sure if it can return a Time Worm. I don't know if if Burn allows it to be returned. But interesting. Interesting deck.
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Interesting deck.
He's got a nice idea there.
Yeah, he does. Like I was saying, I don't think he has a full collection to really solidify and modify. But with the card pool that he does have, I mean, looks like it's coming together pretty nice. Wrangler with the information, no burn cannot be returned. Okay, good to know. You're playing Tooth now. He's using Nemi. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, Mud, how long did it take you to come up with this deck? Did you just kind of throw it together and it turned out amazing like all your decks do? Or did you have to go through quite a bit of a work process with this?
Nope. I just kind of threw it together about 10 minutes.
Man, Mud, your ingenuity in deck building ceases to amaze me. Bruce Wayne. Oh boy. All right, we got Batman, who's playing Magrock.
Yeah, this will be.
Do I just Chronomoth Scatterbot? Just start going somewhat aggressive on him? I have the Scrap Scanner for the Scatterbot if I need it.
Yeah, I just Chronomoth, see what you get, and then.
Do I just pass?
You could Scatterbot.
Okay. Scatterbot feels fine. I feel like with Magrock, the slower you go, the more time he has to build up his board. But at the same time, if you get him down low and he's able to bounce back, all your early aggression is kind of wasted. So it's really one of those that you just have to pay attention to.
Yeah. That's a good team.
Would you just pass?
Yep.
Next turn I could Reckless Tinker or this. Unfortunately, I don't have Supremacy in Time, so I can't... Oh, wouldn't you know it. Well, Fountain of Time in this is not that bad.
Yeah. Fountain of Time, the fort.
Do you want me to restart this or Fountain of Time? Does milling?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, does milling matter too much in this game? Because I could Fountain of Time the fort, and then next turn Scrap Scanner the Blast Bot. I'd mill myself
Yeah.
for 2, which I don't think matters that much. We're not playing more.
Yep.
We're not playing a combo deck, so. I guess the ones that would hurt are Blastbot and Hammer Down. Really, our buff removal is the ones that we don't want to get hit by those. But I feel like doing this now before, because there's really only like this buff is the only one we can return with this to do anything. Do I pass or do I lay it again? Mud? Mud, you there? I think I'm just going to pass.
You can lay it too if you want.
Okay, I'll lay it. Mud, you never steered me wrong before. Alright, so we have... Just gotta hope we don't hit... Oh, okay. There's one that I didn't want to hit. But I feel fine. I feel like we're applying some good aggression. That's a bummer. I feel like we Chrono Moth. See what we get.
Yep.
Hope it's a blast spot. Nope, never is. And then we just pass?
Yeah, I dropped.
Oh, we got the scrap scanner.
That's a.
So we can put him down to 7 next turn. Are you for real? I mean, I think I found to time it, right? That's one of the ones that I would found to time. I would just pass. I have nothing to play with Overwhelming Blast. Interesting.
I would maybe draw this.
Draw this turn? That works for me. Okay. So he's going to go back up to 22. Do I do anything?
I would probably.
Probably pass?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really looking for a hammer down or a blast spot right now.
Yeah, I'd play the.
I keep thinking
Maybe try to set him up for a.
the fungal leecher. I said I think your push to talk button keeps going off too soon. But the fungal leecher is obviously the card that I play next turn.
Fungal leecher.
Or would I Moss Ridge to try and block some of this damage?
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, that's.
Because right now I'm taking 4, and he's probably got some attack cards in hand. And until I get that
What's that mount?
the Grand Statue,
What's that mountain card do again?
increases all damage done by 2 now that it's activated.
Yeah.
So I think right now I'm
Go ahead and. I would draw.
draw. Still no blast spot. Is there only 2 in this deck? Or is there 3?
Yeah, there's 2 scatterbots and 2 scatter.
Okay. Do I scatterbot here or do I pass? Or do I fungal leecher?
I don't know.
I feel like I could scatterbot and get some damage going in here. But I really need to draw that blast
you
spot.
can do it. Yeah.
I mean, he could Shadow Puppet and just ruin my day. But if that happens, I mean...
Yep, that's probably what he has.
So... Blacksmith for... Timber Strike. Interesting.
I played the fungal leecher this turn.
Okay. They probably pass. Because I really don't want to attack him.
Probably draw.
I don't want to attack him while that buff is up. I said I really don't want to attack him while this buff is up because I just like be taking so much damage. I don't even want to attack him right now.
I'd just probably play a fungal leecher and draw. There's not much we can do right now.
Yeah, no. I'm almost saying he might just kill me. What does this Timber Strike do? If he has more buffs in play than I do. Okay, still not a buff removal. That Grand Statue is just going to destroy me because I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, just drawing horribly.
Yeah. I mean, he milled my 1 buff removal that I've drawn this whole game. Spirit Barrage. Really? I mean, I guess Rankless Tinkerer? Okay. So I gotta start doing damage because he has lethal next turn. Because this is gonna do 4.
Yep.
And then his item is gonna do the lethal. So I mean, we're just. I don't think there's any way we could win this.
Yeah, we're just dead.
Yeah. And it literally all came down to the fact that we just don't have buff removal. Yeah, this Grand Statue put in work. That Grand Statue. Now, is this a sign that we need 3 blast bots in here? Of how strong location cards are?
What's that?
I said, is that a sign that we add 3 blast bots? Do we take, like, out a 1 mercenary, add in a 3rd blast bot? Is that something you would ever do? It is 1 less damage, but...
Yeah, you could take out a Chronomoth, maybe.
A Chronomoth? So only 1 Chronomoth in here? What's our...
Yeah, it's pretty even right now.
Okay. We can take out a Chronomoth and add in a 3rd blast bot. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, or if you want, you could take out the Scatterbot Scrap Scanner.
What would you put in? Because that's cutting a lot of cards.
Yeah, you could put in another Chronomoth, a Blast Bot, maybe 2 those. What's that? Creeble Racer.
Oh, the Creeble Racer?
Yeah, the Creeble, the one that increases damage by 1 and gets restarted with the explosive.
I'm okay with adding in 2 Creeble Racers in here. Now we are down. Oh, we're still down. We're 10 time cards still. That's not bad. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll go ahead and we'll readjust our deck list for everyone here.
Yeah, Racer is another card I've been thinking about adding.
Really? I mean, I've actually, not gonna lie, never used Racer yet. I have not used Racer yet, and I'm wondering just how impactful it's going to be.
Yeah, I haven't used them much either. I haven't played a lot of.
But we'll try it out. The snapping turtle has gotten more dangerous. I do feel like it's very consistent. That last game, we were getting really bad draws. He was able to get a full fountain, or full...
Oh yeah, that last game was winnable. We just needed a shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he was able to get a full, the Enchanted Soil, a full one of those. Was able to get his grand statue online for like 6 or 7 consecutive turns without being able to answer it. It was just, he milled us right at the perfect time to get that buffer roll out of there, and we're just like, well, okay, good for you, man.
Yeah, that was the most value statue I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I think it was 6 turns in a row, wasn't it? On 2 combos.
At least he got the whole venom veins off.
Yeah, he got the whole venom veins and 2 of the spirit barrage. That was a very interesting deck. That was not your normal Magrock. I approve of that one. Not your standard Abyss Tentacle, Crystal Core, Duskblade Tome shenaniganery. Oh. I guess I'll go ahead and ask the Twitch chat, is there any other heroes that you've been interested in, either mythic or common or uncommon or even rare, that you would like me and Mudturtle to have a stab at building and see what we can come up with? Is there a hero that has enticed you or intrigued you when it came out, but you haven't been able to find yourself building that deck yet? That's what we're here for. Today, we'll have some fun deck building exercises. Obviously, this Tusk Rage deck is an amazing deck built by Mudturtle himself because people have been asking for it. It's been doing it flawlessly, in my opinion. I want to see you two build around Destined Power. Ooh. Interesting. All right. So the card in question.
That would be interesting. I haven't tried.
Neither have I. I have been specifically sticking with heroes and have not tried to build myself around a combo. But the card in question is this little ditty right over here. Destined Power. 5 damage to your target. Move any number of combo cards from your hand to your deck. Draw cards face up equal to the number of cards moved plus 3. You may move any combo buffs drawn into play. It is one of the 2 tricolor combo cards that we have. Yeah, I've not actually tried this. I feel like this one needs some research. I feel like we need to go and see what combo defends we have in those 3 colors. Or not combo defense, combo buffs. So obviously Calibration Stance could be a great one. Well, if it's a defense, so it'll heal us. So maybe it's not. We want something that's potentially going to win us the game, right?
Yeah, it probably had to be an OT.
Yeah. So we're thinking like a more drawn out healing, defending until the last turn type of deck. So do we ever have... What do we have? Empowered Implant, Steel Fortification are good ones. We have Astral to look at. Astral really doesn't have a whole lot, does it? Storm, I think, has some pretty nice ones. Yeah, Storm has Biting Blizzard, Rolling Thunder. Even a Storm Wall. Do we build a Storm deck and include Astral and Tech into it? Or do we build a Tech deck and put Astral and Storm into it? I feel like Storm could be fine as our main one, because that one has a lot to do with combos. And they have a lot of really just big, heavy-hitting combos, and a lot of their buffs can be quite annoying.
What was that?
I was saying that we might, when we go and try and build this one next, we might do a standard Storm deck and just add in Tech and Astral, because there are a lot of really heavy hitting Storm combo synergies, and a lot of really nice, at least, combo buffs within Storm.
Yeah, you'd have to add Tech.
Yeah. Okay. Do I Creeble Racer pass? Or do I just pass and draw?
I would just draw.
Not bad. Not bad. Laser Gasulia says cough Electro Hopper. That Hopper, I'm telling you. Someone is very aggressive. Wow, Rampage.
Is this a aggro?
It's looking like it. I think laying a Stump Drift here is probably good. Just pass?
Draw.
Yeah, just let him kind of burn out while I heal and sustain. I mean, if he's got a Shadow Puppet here, fine with me. Yeah, it looks like hyper aggro. All right. think I might just pass.
Yeah.
Nothing
Draw. Maybe you can get a fountain.
Yeah, found a time or something like that. Look at this guy.
I would say. Yeah, I would say Chronomoth and
Chronomoth and what? Moss Ridge? Or what? Mud?
or you could Racer.
You want me to race her?
Yeah, because next turn you're gonna get.
Oh, so pretty big spike, yeah. I'm okay with this. We'll see if he shadow puppets, if he finds it worth it.
Yeah, see if he removes.
Wow. I might need to just Moss Ridge to not die.
Yeah, Moss Ridge and
Probably Scrapworks? Or are we thinking of Tyrax? I want to say Scrapworks is fine.
yep.
Okay. Enchanted Soil. Okay.
There we go, Blast Spot.
Ooh. Where do I hammer down these?
Blast Spot.
Blast Spot Mercenary?
Just start hitting him.
I have faith in the Mudturtle. Then next turn we can Mercenary into Tinkerer. Unless he somehow heals.
Yep. If he doesn't heal or have any damage reduction, he's dead.
Yeah. Way to come back from this with the pure and excellent guidance of Mudturtle. Oh, Rampage 69.
There we go. Yep.
It was a glorious game. Beautiful.
I was never.
Never worried. Never once. Alright, we're back into Silver 2. Right, we are back into Silver 2. We did. Whew. We're right back on the cusp. Wranglethor, have a safe drive home, man. So.
See you around.
I feel like we try and give this deck a shot at the Destined Power. What do you say, Mud?
Sure.
All right.
We probably want to use a mythic hero.
A Mythic Hero? That works fine with me. Which one are we thinking? What do we have? Blacktail, Halvar,
I would say Blacktail or Halvar. I know TS uses
TS uses Halvar?
TS uses the Halvar.
Okay. Does he have a pretty good build for this? I know TS has been building some really nice decks lately.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Halvar is just, like, From my understanding, I feel like Halfar is just like hyper aggression. Where if we're playing this, do we want to be hyper aggression, or do we want to be more of a control style? Does his Destined Power usually go for like a major OTK swing? Mud, you there? All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna do this real quick edit for YouTube, so we can go into this deck right after our Tusk Rage. So 1 sec, 2 secs, or something like that. I don't know. Hold on.